What is up, my friends? This is Los from the Big Retro Show, and I'm on my way to the wine country, but I'm not going to be picking up any wine today. I'm actually picking up this huge lot that I saw on Facebook Marketplace. Getting all of these games, there are 500 in total for a dirt cheap price, and I'm pretty happy about it, pretty excited. If it is what it is, I'll be getting a lot of value out of this game lot, so ride along with me. So I just got here and he's bringing the games outside. That's the world we live in nowadays. Sell these? I mean, you were going to have a flea market?
Yeah, sometimes I was to the free market to sell other things.
Yeah.
And I was on the LA.
Okay.
I get this from there, so.
Oh my God, guys. I just got back from making the purchase, the 500 games. And this is no joke. Look at these boxes. Full of games, guys. I think there's some Xbox 360 and some Wii games in there. I think they're mostly Wii and Xbox 360. I did see some games in there for the PS3. And so I'm about to take this home into the Retro Cave and show you what I got. Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Los, and I'm back here in the Retro Cave. I unpacked everything. It's been about a week since I got this stash that I'm recording this. And, you know, I had to do a little bit of sorting and a little bit of pricing and that kind of thing. But what you see to the left and right of me is the big haul that I got. And it was an absolutely major purchase that I made. You will not believe how much I paid for 500 games. Now, what you're looking at isn't the entire lot. You see, I sold a bunch of them and have made the money that I paid for the lot back. And so everything that you see here is just all 100% profit. Now, I am not going to keep all of these games. I did keep quite a few of them and added them to my collection, and I'm going to show you a few of them that I kept for my collection. But yeah, I mean, all of these games I'm going to be selling, putting on eBay, putting on Facebook Marketplace, putting on OfferUp. I'm going to be selling a lot of them really dirt cheap. Probably go to a flea market and get a booth and just start selling at the flea market as well. And the other thing I'm going to do with these games is I'm going to start giving them away to you guys, to my subscribers, to everyone who has been supporting me. So that's just my way of saying thank you and to share my good luck on Facebook Marketplace. A lot of people say that game hunting is dead out there because of COVID. You can't go out anywhere. You have to wear masks. Everybody's out in force just because everybody's been cooped up. But I have found that the best game hunting out there, guys, has been on Facebook Marketplace, not eBay, not anything else. I mean, the deals are there if you look for them. And I am constantly on Facebook Marketplace looking for things. But anyways, guys, 500 games, guys. 500 games. I paid, well, let me back up a little bit. He was asking $500 for them. Comes out to be about $1 a game, right? You know, me being a cheapskate, a cheap-ass gamer, if you will, and if you don't follow Cheap-Ass Gamer on Twitter, follow Cheap-Ass Gamer on Twitter. They have all of the deals. Me being as cheap as possible and trying to get the most value for my buck, I offered the guy $100 for all of these games. And at first, he kind of didn't want to take my offer, but then he realized that there are a lot of people on Facebook Marketplace that are fakes. You know, they'll ask you, hey, is this still available? Hey, I'll give you this. Hey, I'll give you that. Never come through. They're really flaky. And so this guy was just like, I'm done. I just want to get rid of these games. You know, I bought them to sell at a flea market. COVID messed that up. And so now I'm gonna let you have them for $100. And I was just like, yeah. And I believe you guys saw that in the video. He was explaining a little bit about what he wanted to do with all these games. And it just didn't come to fruition. So he sold them to me for $100, and now that equates to about 20 cents a game. 20 cents a game, and I've been selling a lot of these games for $5 each, and that's because, as my good friend MC Murr likes to say, none of these games were really bangers. okay? None of them were really worth these high, extraordinary amounts. They were Xbox 360, some Wii, and some PS3 games. And those games right now are going for dirt cheap. So if you are collecting for the Xbox 360, PS3, and for the Wii, you can grab some games for very, very good prices. And that's essentially what I did. Like I said, I've sold a lot of them, and I'm going to be selling a lot more, and I'm going to be giving some away as well. But obviously, I'm not going to show you every single game that I picked up. A lot of them were doubles. A lot of them were just straight up garbage games that I'm probably just going to end up donating. Some of them were good, and I'm going to show you the ones, 5 of the games that I chose to keep. And in all, I think I chose to keep about 50 or 60 of the games. But let's go ahead and show you what I kept. So I am keeping, this is called Brave, a Warrior's Tale. It's a cute kind of adventure for the family. It involves a Native American who is trying to be the bravest Native American he can be by completing different tasks. It's a third-person kind of platformer, and it was a little fun. I mean, I enjoyed it. This game is I've never seen this game actually. It's called Brave, a Warrior's Tale, and you know, it's you run around, you try to complete different tasks, you kill different creatures that you encounter along the way, and you know, it's a little family game. But you know, it goes for a good amount of price. Well, not a good amount of price, but it goes for over $5 on pricecharting.com. I can't really remember exactly how much it goes for. I think it's about $10 or $12 or something like that. But I figured, you know what, I'm going to keep this. And I do have lots of doubles of this game in this line. The next game I'm going to talk about is Need for Speed Carbon, the Collector's Edition. Now, this is a game that goes for $25 on pricecharting.com. It's a Need for Speed game, guys. It's the racing element. If you like racing games, it's a pretty cool game to have. Now, I have to admit, I'm not really a racing fan guy. You know, I do like my Mario Kart here and there, and I love all those kart racers, but I can't stand really racing games, to be honest with you. The only reason that I kept this is because it's worth 25 bucks, and I don't have it in my collection, so I thought, you know what, it might be cool to have in it. But, you know, I drive every day to work, and that's enough for me. I don't need to be driving in a video game. You know, it's a chore, especially when, like, I'm playing Grand Theft Auto or anything like that. Driving a car is really, I see that as a chore. But it's a good game. It's a collector's edition, and it'll make a good inclusion into my collection. The next game I'm keeping is John Woo Presents Stranglehold. This is right up my alley. It is a fun game. It stars the martial arts expert John Woo, and in it he is a cop who is, you know, going after the bad guys. It is an awesome game. It reminds me a lot of the Max Payne game, so it was right up my alley. You get to wield guns, you get to use the bullet time. It is a pretty fun game. I was having a lot of fun capturing footage for this game. I actually didn't want to stop because I was having so much fun, and that's when you know that a game is good, when you are capturing footage for it and you don't really want to stop capturing footage for it because you're immersed in the world. And it's one of these games that is really, I think, a hidden gem for the Xbox 360. The next game I'm going to talk about is called Blades. Now, Blades is a game that I have actually never heard of. It stars this gal, very scantily clad, and she's running around with a pair of knives and a gun. She wants to be the next Lara Croft. The story for this game is told in cel-shaded kind of animation, but the action is not in cel-shaded. It's not in cel-shaded, as you can see here from the footage that I'm showing you. And you know, you go around trying to find artifacts and killing monsters and collecting powers as you go. It's pretty much one of these third-person action games that I love so much. I mean, that is really the genre that I love so much, is the third-person action games. And so this is why I decided to keep Blades. Blades is a fun game, and it's got some charms to it, and so yeah, I mean, as you can see from the footage, it's pretty cool. The last game I want to talk about is the Naughty Bear Gold Edition. I've never heard of this game, and it's kind of amusing seeing it here. I had no idea what this game was, but essentially you got one pissed off bear who did not get invited to another party by the other little bears, and he is pissed. So he's going to get revenge, and he's going to go and crash the party and kick some ass while he's at it. I thought it was an amusing game. I played it for a little bit, and it was, it had its charms as well. It's another third-person beat 'em up game, and yeah, this would make an interesting conversation starter in my collection, and so that's kind of why I decided to keep it. So that's it, guys. Here are my games. Don't know where I'm going to put all this because I have limited room here in the retro cave, and I got 500 games for $100. That is value. A lot of this is going to be sold, like I said, and probably going to be used to buy even more games. I know I have an addiction. It sucks, guys. It sucks, and I'm sure you guys too. So don't try to act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Why don't you? Drop me a comment and make sure that you subscribe to The Big Retro Show. Till the next one, guys, I will see you later. Peace.